You know, when people talk about networking certifications, the first name that always comes up is Cisco. It's like the default. But there's this other major player, F5, especially in big corporate environments, that's all about application, delivery, and security.
Right, F5 is a heavyweight in its own domain. It's the engine behind a lot of the complex applications we use every day, making sure they run smoothly and securely. It integrates deeply with giants like AWS and Microsoft Azure.
So for IT pros working in those environments, an F5 certification seems like a no-brainer. But I hear they've been shaking things up recently.
They have. F5 has made some significant changes. They've retired their foundational exams, the 101 and 201, and completely restructured their certification program.
Retired the entry-level stuff? That sounds bold. What's the new focus?
It's now centered on four main tracks: administration, product specialization, solutions engineering for cloud and security, and a specific track for sales roles. This whole shift signals a strategic push by F5. They're moving beyond just the basics and want to validate deeper, more specialized expertise.
So, with those foundational exams gone, what does this restructuring really mean for someone looking to get certified now? Is it just a cosmetic change? Or is there a fundamental shift in what F5 wants its people to know?
Oh, the shift is significant. By retiring the 101 and 201, F5 is essentially telling you, we don't want you to just be familiar with our world. We want you to be a master of a specific part of it. The value is no longer in just knowing F5, but in mastering specific applications like their local traffic manager, or LTM, or their application security manager, the ASM. It's about becoming the go-to expert in a critical niche.
I see. So it's less about being a generalist and more about becoming a specialist. That makes sense. It sounds like that would make you more valuable. You mentioned these higher level certifications, the CTS and CSE. What are the specific specializations within those?
That's where it gets interesting. For the F5 Certified Technical Specialist, or CTS, you can choose to specialize in things like local traffic manager, DNS, application security manager, or access policy manager. Each one is a deep dive. Then, for the F5 Certified Solution Expert, the CSE, you have two main paths: security or cloud. It's a very granular way to prove your skills.
And there's one for sales professionals too, right?
Exactly, the F5 Certified Technical Professional Sales, that's specifically designed for people working for F5's channel partners like solution providers and consulting firms. It's about ensuring the people selling and recommending the tech actually understand it deeply. It lets you directly align your skills with what businesses are desperate for right now.
That's a really smart approach. So, you get this very specific, validated expertise. But how does that stack up against getting a big, generalist certification like one from Cisco? And, let's be honest, what does that specialization do for your paycheck?
That's the $1 million question, or maybe the $77,000 question. When you look at the whole networking world, Cisco is the big dog, no question. The data suggests that F5 certifications are best seen as complementary to a Cisco cert, not a replacement. Think of it this way: a Cisco cert proves you understand the entire highway system, while an F5 cert proves you're an expert at managing the most complex, high traffic intersections on that highway.
That's a great analogy. So, what's the salary outlook?
ZipRecruiter puts the average for an F5 administrator around $77,500 a year, but the top earners are making over $113,000. And that's the point. That premium salary comes from that laser-focused F5 expertise. The most effective strategy for many people is to get both. You have the broad foundation from Cisco, and then you add the high-value specialty from F5. It opens up a much wider range of high-paying jobs.
So, it's a strategic choice based on your career goals and what kind of technology your company or your target company is using. Okay, this has been super clear. Before we wrap up, could you give us the quick summary? What are the absolute key things to remember about F5 certifications right now?
You got it. First, they've retired their basic 101 and 201 exams to focus on specialized tracks. Second, the real value is in the higher level certifications like the CTS and CSE, which let you become an expert in specific technologies like security or cloud. Third, don't think of it as F5 versus Cisco. Think of it as F5 times and times Cisco. Combining them is a powerful career move. And finally, that specialization can definitely pay off, with average salaries around $77K and the potential to earn well over six figures.